Hello, welcome to World of Warships. My name is Leo. Thank you for watching the video. Today I'm playing my favorite ship, the Kamikaze R. We're on the map Strait. We have some fairly ship-wise. We have some fairly balanced teams. The purpose of today's video is to show you that even when you have an OP ship like the Kamikaze R, and you're able to uh, uh, move around the battlefield the way that the Kamikaze R can, sometimes you just can't carry hard enough. And we certainly did not carry hard enough in this game. So I'm going up to the north. Keep an eye on what might be advancing that way. And it's a good thing I did because there's several ships lined up heading this way. So I'm keeping in mind that they've got a destroyer, and I want to make sure he doesn't get into our backfield. So I'm going to patrol in this area for a while. And I've got a target of opportunity in this cruiser here, so I'm going to shoot some torpedoes in his direction, and I don't know, we'll see it. He's only got to change course speed a little bit to avoid those, so I'm not real hopeful, but we're going to keep an eye on them as they go in. Flicking my eyes back and forth to the mini-map, trying to kind of see how the map is shaping up, how the game is shaping up, where the forces are being deployed, and torpedoes are actually looking pretty good. I was kind of surprised at that. Uh, well, there we go. Oh, there we go. First kill, first blood, devastating strike. So now I'm looking around saying, okay, now where do I need to put myself to get some more shots in? And then I see the enemy destroyer appear up there, way up to the north. He's popped some smoke, so I'm going to circle around and go this way. I'm going to intercept him. I think I'm confident going up against just about any other uh, Japanese DD that I'm going to find in my tier with this ship. Alright, so I start shooting. Scroll out on my zoom just a little bit so I can get a little bit better idea of where I'm shooting. And I just start laying fire into him as well as I can. Maintaining a pretty well parallel course. I want to close the distance some because the closer I am, the better I can shoot. And I start thinking, well, he's got a pretty fast reload speed on his torps, and yeah, there they are. He underestimated my speed, though, I guess. Okay, so it's going to be several seconds before he's ready to fire again. He's on fire. He's suddenly having a bad day. He doesn't have any friends over here. His stealth is gone. He's trying desperately to get away. Runs right into the map border. And I don't fault him for that. I'm not going to call him any names for that because I have been in his situation many, many times. So we start getting some accurate fire finally in on him, and one of our teammates just busts him a new one. So here, my bad shooting, even getting close, I'm not able to really lay in the fire the way that I want to. I get a hit. I'm thinking, well, hell with his torpedoes. I'm going to get my other guns around here and get him. Fortunately, managed to shoot him, and it looks like that my turn to the right to bring my guns online actually moved me further out of the path of his torpedoes. So that was nice. All right, so I'm looking at the mini map, and I'm trying to say, well, we've got still got a threat or two up in this area, but it's looking pretty good. I thought, we had good control, but they managed to take the medal, and they've got a Nevny there, and so Nevny is a big threat. He's an immediate threat to our base. So I start laying down fire, start firing torpedoes, making noise, making sure I get seen, trying to get their attention, trying to get them to commit to coming this way so I can continue using this rock for cover, because of my maneuverability I feel really good about being able to stick and move. So trying to get their attention, poking out where they can see me, and I did a pretty good job because I got their attention. The Svietlana immediately starts opening fire on me, secondaries and main guns, shooting my torpedoes and kind of having a little bit of a pucker moment here. But I'm still thinking, well, he's fired torpedoes, so let me wiggle my little Japanese butt out of the way here, pop my smoke, and get away from that threat. Now, I'm still thinking in terms of screening this destroyer, helping him deal with this Nievny, because he's only got to hit him once, and the Nievny's gone. And then the Budyoni has got to come poke his nose into the fight. Well, the Nievny's almost dead. Hopefully the Fuso secondaries can deal with him if the Nievny decides to charge him. But this Budyoni has some pretty good guns, so I'm going to try to take care of him. Come around here, launch some torpedoes to try to push him away. Not, don't really know if they're going to hit. You never know if they're going to hit, but I figured that'll at least get his attention. Might make him turn away. Buy the Fuso a little time to deal with the Nievny, and maybe, you never know, maybe I'll hit him. Watch my torpedoes go in, and it looked pretty good. The Budyoni didn't really change course very much. Got one torpedo hit on him. Flooding. I'm sure he fixed that right away. Wait, he fixed his flooding right away, and my torpedoes are going to be reloaded just about now. So his damage control repair is down, and I've got just enough room that I think that I can put together a kiting torpedo run on him. So I want to get around just enough to get my torpedoes in, fire those off. Come on, get the rest of them off. Aim carefully, don't get too carried away, and then resume my previous course, which is designed to keep as much space between him and I as possible. Cutting back around, looks like he has made a turn to the right, heading back toward the south, so maybe I can get around on this side. No, he's straightening out, and it's when the torpedo hits him. He's flooding again, and I'm trying to get all my guns around. I want to take him out with my guns, but I know it's going to take all four because my bad shooting. Hopefully one will hit, but I ninja'd my own kill through flooding. Alright, now, once again, I'm out on the ass end of nowhere, far away from the fighting. Another one of the reasons I don't like playing base defense role in the Kamikaze R. It can do it, and I think it does it really, really well. I just don't like doing the base defense role. Well, there's who's capping our base. It's our friend the Nievny, who was playing King of the Rock over there with me and the Fuso for so long. So as I come up on him, I'm going to start opening fire. I'm aware of his Soviet torpedoes, so I'm keeping my bow pointed at him, trying to close the distance. He may be faster than me. I played the Nievny a little bit, but I don't remember what its speed is. So I'm doing my best to close the range with him, and so that my poor shooting will be mitigated somewhat. And then he turns straight in. I don't know if he had just decided that he'd rather die trying to capture this base than to live with however how many hit points he's got, and I managed to blow him up real good. Alright, so I turn back and wiggle my little Japanese butt one more time to avoid those torpedoes. Heading straight for the middle. Now, I've got a buddy going out there, and he doesn't have very many hit points, but he's got more than me. So I'm going to go try to help him out, and he just got completely smoked. He just got completely wiped out. That damn CV. I will get the CV. No, I'll go help my other buddy. And it's a good thing I turned, because what should to my wondering eye should appear but a damn Farragut. Okay, there's no way that I'm going to try to fight this Farragut one-on-one, but I'm going to get a few shots in on him anyway. I'm looking at the situation as it stands, and I'm not feeling too confident at this point that we can win. So I want hit or experience points. So I shoot a few shots over at him and retreat into my smoke, and I head for the strait between these two large islands. Apparently the Farragut thought I was going to rush back to defend my base, but I'm not that silly. That just leaves me fighting him still. I don't want to fight him. I want to go out here and get me some battleship booty. So, battleship is after my sole remaining teammate. So I come around this corner, and as soon as I get the slightest sliver of a shot, I shoot at him. And then I make a mistake. I panic stopped because the collision detector's going off, and instead of just turning, and that would have got me behind that rock a lot faster. So now the Farragut is coming up behind me. He's figured out where I'm at, and that gives him more of an opportunity to put fire in on me. I immediately uh, put out that fire. I would have held that normally until I got around the rock, more protected, but I don't have enough hit points for that. Managed to get a couple of hits on the battleship, and he's turned in, opened up more of a broadside, made himself a little bit of a bigger target, and well, my torpedoes are almost reloaded again, so that's all I want to do. And I've faded from sight, so I'm not spotted. Means the secondaries can't shoot at me. And when I pop back in, I fire off my torpedoes, and I'm unsure which way to go here because I know that I'm just gonna die. So what should I do? And I'm just out of options, so I circle away, get hit, and as we watch as the Kamikaze R slips slowly beneath the waves, the torpedoes go in, and the battleship is claimed as my fifth victim. Release the Kraken. That was a pretty good game for us. I enjoyed it. And as we watch the Kamikaze settle beneath the waves, we look in chat and we see, keep it classy, World of Warships. It was a really good game for us. We had almost 400,000 credits. We had 2,300 adjusted experience. We had 5 kills, 8 torpedo hits, and 16 hits with our guns, which for Kamikaze R is a pretty good score. We were number 1 on our team. We had over 1,200 base experience. We outscored our next nearest teammate. We doubled their score. And even on the losing side, we still scored higher than all but 2 of the people on the other team. Thank you for watching the video. My name is Leo, and we'll see you next time.